Good morning and welcome to Outdoors with John. Today we're going to take a 1.5 mile hike up to the top of Mount Tom in Holyoke, Massachusetts. This is part of the New England Trail, also known as the Metacomet and Monadnock Trail. Hope you enjoy. It's an interesting place to grow a tree in the middle of the rock. About a mile in, we came to a marker HWW or MMH if we look at it from the other direction. There are many trails out here. So far, only the white trail is marked, which is the Metacomet Monadnock Trail, or also known as the New England Trail. We're a little over a mile in, and at this point, the trail is going to start to go up as we climb to the top of Mount Tom itself. I'm pretty sure the camera doesn't do it justice, but we are climbing a very steep section right now. It's an early morning start for me. Started this hike at around 6 a.m. Not early enough to catch sunrise, but definitely an early start to the day. We're looking south towards Springfield from the side of Mount Tom. You can see the Connecticut River down there, as well as the city buildings in downtown Springfield. One of the numerous views from on top of Mount Tom. We're looking towards East Hampton out here. Numerous cliffs below us. Down there is Route 141, where in the shadows where we started would be off to our left. Okay, we're approaching the top. And we can see out in the distance here, straight ahead is the town of East Hampton, Massachusetts. And over here, some of the steps and foundation to the old Mount Tom house. And of course, modern technology. Off in the distance is East Hampton. Remnants of the porch, the old Mount Tom house. Looks like they used some rail to build the structures up here. Alright, so we are looking back at the summit, which is now filled with radio towers. See here some of the footings used for the summit house. And right here, this paved driveway, which obviously provides access to the telecommunications company, is actually where the Mount Tom inclined railway came right up. This is the right of way. It's been paved and now is an access road. We're now looking south from Mount Tom. And if you follow this chain of hills, you're heading south into Connecticut. And the Metacomet Monadnock Trail kind of goes up and down over each of those hills in the distance over there. Which I haven't done that section yet, but I certainly will be doing it at some point soon. All right, heading down. All right, we're hiking out the last 1/10 of a mile on the Whiting Reservoir Road here to bring us back to our parking lot and the Route 141. It looks like the white blazes go this way, and the All Trails map, which routed me along the road, was not the correct path to go. So since this was an out and back hike, I've been able to connect my footsteps and count this section of the New England Trail. There wasn't really much of a view of the reservoir, although it could be seen through the trees. There wasn't any obvious path to get down and grab a photo of it, so I didn't head down that way. A little commentary on the hike is that the first half of it is pretty flat. The second half of it is pretty steep, and it's particularly challenging on the way down because there's a lot of loose trap rock on the trail, and I would not want to hike this, I would say, in the when it's wet. I think it could be pretty challenging from here. Okay, I guess I didn't see this sign before. Clearly marked New England Trail right here. We walked across the new Route 141 to the old road, and seeing a second gate, we can see that this gate here was probably the original gated entrance to the Whiting Reservoir, and is now trail parking. And the M&M continues straight across here heading south, but we are done for today. All right, that wraps up our hike. We're back at the truck in the parking lot. Gonna pack up the hiking gear and head north to Vermont, and then on into New Hampshire for the rest of a week's worth of fun in the outdoors. Thanks for joining me on the hike today.